Good day. This is Chelsea from the story after MLM Control. So in this video, I will be sharing to you about the experience of the second day of the conference called MLM, a Consumer Protection Challenge. In that conference, the main context of the topics were about the introduction of LMM, the structure, its legalities, its cons, and the impacts of the people who were victimized and who were being threatened by companies who were being sued and have taken their contents on YouTube and other social media, as well as the parts of the lessons that were discussed which were related to MLM. So there are some things that I would love to share with you. I learned about airplane game, which was discussed by Mr. Robert Fitzpatrick. In that context, there's like pilot, co-pilot, and then flight stewardess, there's four, and then passengers, eight of them, and then the people below them will be joining. It will be like 16, 32, 64, until the cycles runs of people to be in that system. And then one of the parts of the conference was that one of the panelists elaborated the context of LMM as a whole, and then it shows the difference between the two categories, which is the traditional business and the MLM business. So in addition to that, threats within the anti-MLM community was and is tragically serious, in a sense that some of them have been filed lawsuits, and then some of them have been taken their contents down, or have been falsely accused of copywriting, etc. So there were more things that I have learned like this that you will be seeing on screen. So, where were we? The interesting part of the second day conference was that more and more serious issues were being discussed throughout the session, and then some people were sharing thoughts and opinions regarding to that matter. To be honest, it is the experience for everyone who attended the conference, because there will be loads of moral support and educational entertainment which satisfy the mind and sharpen the people's perspective in not being convinced by this kind of industry. Within my opinions, I do not consider things anymore to be in the all sorts of things like the past companies that I was in, never in my entire life. So on this part, I am going to give thanks to all the panelists and hosts who conduct this conference because you have enlightened the minds of people, especially the young people of this generation. Thank you so much for being one of the living witnesses of this experience. But I feel that there is a supporting group or people who have the common advocacy, which is to spread awareness against the inner flaws of MLM. So I am thankful for all the people that I met in the conference, and thank you so much for being connected with one another and for sharing time to communicate. I appreciate all of those things. So this is the right time to calling out for support within my journey as an advocate of anti-MLM. As I mentioned earlier, I write poems about it. So I am hoping that you will support me throughout the journey together with other people with same goals. To conclude everything that I said last time, we should support for a common goal, which is to make people aware and wise enough to refuse offers from the companies that have wolf-like motives. In reality, you cannot get rich just by selling and recruiting people. That is because not all people can force their dreams to be sacrificed by ruining relationships within families and friends. I am calling out to everyone not to be blind and not to be greedy in expecting for success in a way that no one is the owner of the company that you are working for. You're not an owner, you're not the CEO, you are just a puppet to the system. A working slave. Let's just say that. Working slave with sacrificial thing called money. Moreover, sacrificing more of your time and effort will drain you deep within, will end up everything, and will lose everything that you have started. And before I finish this part, I am thanking you all for being awakened from the reality and for supporting our cause. Let's learn together for the better and be inspired in sharing the truth to those who are still sleeping in their dreams of instant success. I just want to thank again everyone in the conference for the valuable time that you shared and contributed and for staying connected with one another for the same purpose. Again, this is Chelsea from the Story After MLM Control. Please share this video with friends and family. Thanks so much for taking your time, and we'll see you next time.